Picture this. The moment Bad Bunny and Selena Gomez announced their latest business ventures, social media exploded with reactions. But none were quite as intense as the whispers surrounding Kendall Jenner's response to the news. If you want to know how celebrity snack collaborations became the ultimate battleground for relevance and why one supermodel might be feeling left out of the billion-dollar game, keep reading. Because this story gets more twisted than you'd expect. The snack industry is facing its biggest crisis in decades, and desperate times are calling for desperate measures. Major food giants are hemorrhaging money as American consumers tighten their belts, choosing generic store brands over beloved household names that have dominated pantries for generations. Companies like Mondelez International, PepsiCo, General Mills, and Campbell's Soup are watching their North American sales plummet, while executives scramble to find solutions that don't involve slashing prices to oblivion. The numbers paint a grim picture that would make any CEO break out in a cold sweat. Mondelez International, the powerhouse behind Ritz crackers, Oreos, and Wheat Thins, has been hit hard by consumer anxiety and a massive shift toward essential items, gutting their once reliable profit margins. Even their golden child, Ritz crackers, which generated an astronomical $1.5 billion in sales just last year, is experiencing what company insiders are calling a significant slowdown in demand. Consumer behavior has shifted so dramatically that industry experts are comparing it to wartime rationing mentalities. Families are making brutal choices between name-brand comfort foods and keeping the lights on, forcing snack companies to confront an uncomfortable reality. Their products are no longer considered necessities. The luxury of mindless snacking has become a calculated decision that many households simply can't afford anymore. Factors like persistent food inflation, the rise of weight loss drugs such as GLP-1 medications, think Ozempic, and a growing emphasis on healthier eating habits are compounding the issue. According to Nielsen IQ, by April 2025, 43% of U.S. shoppers reported buying fewer snacks, with 38% actively seeking alternatives. Convenience store sales volume dropped 4.3% over the past year, particularly affecting chocolate and salty snacks. While overall snack industry revenue hit $156 billion in 2025, a 4.8% increase from the previous year, this growth is largely driven by price hikes, not volume, masking a deeper decline in actual consumption. But here's where the story takes an unexpected turn that nobody saw coming. Instead of cutting prices or improving quality, these corporate giants decided to double down on celebrity partnerships, betting their entire futures on star power rather than substance. The strategy seems almost reckless in the current economic climate, yet companies are pouring millions into celebrity endorsements while their core products gather dust on store shelves. Bad Bunny emerged as the unlikely savior of Ritz crackers, becoming the face of a brand that desperately needed to connect with younger, more diverse demographics. The Puerto Rican superstar didn't just lend his name to the product. He starred in Ritz's first-ever Super Bowl commercial alongside Aubrey Plaza and Michael Shannon, a move that cost the company more money than most people see in a lifetime. The partnership extended far beyond a simple endorsement deal, with Ritz actually sponsoring Bad Bunny's sold-out residency in Puerto Rico. No me quiero ir de aquí, creating an immersive brand experience that blurred the lines between entertainment and advertising. Fans could even enter contests to win trips to the shows, tying the cracker brand directly to cultural moments. This collaboration wasn't just about sales. It positioned Ritz at the center of Latinx culture, leveraging Bad Bunny's massive influence to appeal to Gen Z and millennial consumers who might otherwise skip the snack aisle. The celebrity arms race escalated further when PepsiCo threw their hat into the ring with an unexpected choice that left everyone scratching their heads. Doritos selected Walton Goggins, the character actor known for his roles in The White Lotus and various dramatic television series, to promote their new golden sriracha flavor. The decision seemed bizarre until the marketing campaign launched, featuring Goggins in a deliberately provocative advertisement that spoofed adult films from the 1970s. The Doritos commercial pushed boundaries in ways that made traditional advertising executives uncomfortable, with Goggins playing a plumber responding to a house call from a stereotypical bombshell character. The advertisement built tension through innuendo and suggestive dialogue, only to subvert expectations when Goggins' character ruins the mood by discussing actual plumbing terminology instead of following the script's obvious romantic implications. The campaign was designed to mirror the chip itself, promising heat. Behind the scenes, the pressure on these companies has reached breaking points, forcing unprecedented decisions.
Let's see, we're gonna cut
PepsiCo's
an onion
North American
and
food
2
division
cloves
watched
of
volume
garlic.
shrink by
We're
around
making the base for
1% in their
tomato
most
sauce.
recent quarter,
Fantastic.
while the
We're gonna pour
entire
that in a
corn chip
bowl and
category,
then pop
including
it in here with a little
Doritos,
olive oil.
declined by a similar
Okay, that's
percentage over a
cooking.
12-month period
How does that
ending in
look?
July
Perfect.
2025. These statistics represent more than just numbers on a balance sheet. They indicate fundamental changes in consumer behavior that threaten the existence of entire product categories. Market research reveals that these celebrity partnerships have become essential survival mechanisms for brands struggling to justify their premium pricing in an increasingly cost-conscious marketplace. The collaborations provide psychological cover for consumers who feel guilty about spending money on non-essential items, allowing them to rationalize purchases as supporting their favorite celebrities rather than indulging in frivolous snacking. Industry analysts predict that this celebrity arms race will continue escalating as companies become increasingly desperate to maintain market share in a shrinking consumer economy. The trend represents a fundamental shift away from product-focused marketing toward personality-driven campaigns that prioritize emotional manipulation over rational value propositions. The success of these partnerships has created a feedback loop that reinforces their importance, as companies that fail to secure celebrity endorsements find themselves at severe competitive disadvantages. The phenomenon has essentially made celebrity partnerships mandatory rather than optional, forcing even traditionally conservative brands to embrace increasingly provocative marketing strategies. As the snack industry continues evolving through this celebrity-driven transformation, the ultimate winners and losers will be determined not by product quality or value, but by which companies can most effectively leverage star power to manipulate consumer emotions and spending decisions during economically challenging times. And about that Kendall Jenner angle? Whispers on social media suggest her past relationship with Bad Bunny might have left her feeling sidelined as he dives into these high-profile deals, adding a layer of personal drama to the corporate chaos. Whether these multi-million-dollar partnerships pay off spectacularly or crash and burn in the most expensive marketing disasters in food industry history remains to be seen. One thing's for sure, the celebrity snack wars are just getting started.